Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
Dímelo, mi gente! You already know this is Punch. Roll back to AKA Mr. Moonshine himself. AKA El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, another day of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all, man. I hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all have opened up your heart for God and creating a personal relationship with God. Y'all already know, man, that's the best investment tip I could give you is let God in your heart, build a personal relationship with God. Y'all already know. Shout out to the Lord, the Alpha and Omega. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button on your way in. Smash the like button. Make love to the like button. Y'all already know, man. Make love to the like button. Give a hickey to the like button. Dookie duke the like button. Suck the vajiji juice out the like button. You know what I'm saying? You ain't smashing nothing today. You ain't smashing nothing in the morning. You ain't smashing nothing last night. At least you could smash the like button. Huh? Ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know, if you're familiar with the channel, I always say that I created the channel to preserve the sport of boxing. To preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. They put their life, I always say it all the time, right? If y'all familiar with the channel, I always say it like this. Since day one of Punch Run Boxing. To preserve the sport of boxing. To preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the ones that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. So I don't want anybody to know that is not familiar with Punch Run Boxing to be like, yo, but Punch, what do you mean entertainment? What do you mean? I always say it. I keep it consistent, ladies and gentlemen. I keep it consistent. Well, let's just before we go in with the thumbnail and the title, Tyson Fury regarded as the #1 heavyweight of the world, arguably. Stated that he won $500 million to fight Alexander Usyk. He said that Floyd Mayweather got $400 million to fight Manny Pacquiao. I won mine in $500 million. That's what Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, have stated this morning. Give me $500 million. He said he wants it in 10s and 20s. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Y'all already know the best delivery, the high octane boxing content creator. Nobody got the energy, nobody got the delivery like your boy, Mr. Moonshine, El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. If you want to become a member to Punch Run Boxing, you already know. Smash the link. I've already put it in the pin message. Support your boy. Support the channel. Support the grind. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to agree. You don't have to disagree with your boy, Mr. Moonshine. You don't have to agree all the time. But I ain't no liar. I just tell you how it is. I just tell you what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, but in the heavyweight division, we want to see that fight, Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. He said you got 7 days. 7 days. Didn't WBC is giving you a day or 2 days? What was the day? The 25th, the 26th? It's giving them to the 26th. To clarify his position if he's going to be retiring. So it seems like he already spoke to the WBC and things of that nature because he's given Alexander Usyk 7 days. 7 días. Mi hermano, mi hermana. I would like to see that fight. Just like we love to see the undisputed between Terrence Bud Crawford and Earl the True Spence. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right here, right now. I'm telling you right here, right now. I already gave the details to the members, but Earl Spence and Bud Crawford is a done deal. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's a done deal. Let me say it again. Bud Crawford, Earl the True Spence is a done deal. fight will be in November. It's a done deal. Bud, Spence have agreed. It's a done deal. And if it's not done, you have the luxury to be like Punch. You have the luxury to come back to the channel and say, Punch,
You's a liar!
I ain't no liar. I ain't no liar, my friend.
You's a liar!
Maldito hombre que yo no soy liar. Eh? Punch drunk. I have told y'all, Earl the True Spence, Bud Crawford is a done deal. The fight is happening, y'all. Will be announced very, 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 very soon. That's the only part that I can't tell y'all. I can't tell y'all when it's going to be announced, but it's a done deal. Done deal. It's going to happen. You're wrong, my man. Not happening. Okay. All right. Okay. See, that's what I mean. Ladies, you think about it. If you've been following the channel, Philip, I've been saying that this fight is not going to happen. I've been pessimistic about this fight for almost 4 years. I've been telling y'all, and now I'm telling y'all. Why you think I'm telling y'all the fight is gonna happen? What you think? I'm just sitting in my house and just on YouTube? You think I don't know nobody in the business of boxing? Huh? Don't you see sometimes the attire that I wear? Don't you think I know what's happening? Come on, man. Y'all guys, y'all still think, I know y'all think I'm crazy. I know y'all think I'm crazy. This Punch from boxing, he's just a YouTuber. He don't know shit about the business of boxing. He don't know nobody in the business of boxing. Ask the fighters, ask the several fighters that I've helped sign. To whom? Yo, come on, man. Nah. All right. Okay, y'all don't want to believe me? All right. Don't believe me. Okay. I'm letting y'all know now. Okay? It's a done deal. It's going to happen. Will be announced very, 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 very soon. Within maybe next week or the week after, it will be announced very, very soon. Dr. Mofongo, dímelo, mi hermano, ¿qué es lo que? El más duro del boxeo, el borracho de sazón, dímelo, Díaz, estoy aquí, mi gente, dímelo, Dr. Mofongo, mofongo de pollo, mofongo de carne, de mofongo de stream, mofongo de todo, mi hermano, ¿qué tú estás comiendo? Mangú con los 3 golpes, queso frito, salchichón, ¿qué más? Huevo revolteado. ¿Qué está comiendo ahora mismo? Hey, smash the like button right now, okay? Everybody, okay? It's a pote channel. Ladies and gentlemen, what else is gonna come before we get into the title, into the title? You know what I'm saying? What else we looking forward to? Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. Alicia Baumgartner versus Michaela Mayers. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a good event. Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. The trilogy. I wasn't so happy about the trilogy, but ya tú sabes, it is what it is. Okay, my friend. Y'all already know, man. I'm a one-man army, man. I don't want nobody to compare me to any other channels. Shout out to all the boxing content creators, but no, see, hey, yo, Punch, you and him. No. Yo soy pote drunky, and that's it, okay? No compare me, all right? Okay? Anyway, ya tú sabes, los 3 golpes, ya tú sabes, mi hermano. Tengo hambre también. Mira, me estoy poniendo flaquito. No estoy fumando crack. Yo estoy corriendo duro, my friend. Only my second time here. Hope I'm wrong and you're right, because fans will definitely benefit and enjoy a damn good fight. Hey, Philip, I'm telling you. The fight, hey, yo, look, when my source told me, I'm like, but I'm going to tell you like this. This how credible my source is. This how credible. And look, if you knew who my source was, if I would tell you, but of course, that's like me telling you my connect. If I tell you who my source is, you will be like, I Punch. Yeah, I believe you. I got Punches right. If you knew who my source was, you'll be like, yeah, I believe Punch. I believe what he's saying. The same source was the first one to tell me that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather was going to happen. This is before I had a channel and stuff like that. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I knew about the I'm gonna tell you a little story. I don't want to blow people. I knew about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather happening because the guy that's linked, my source is linked to Michael Buffer. Michael Buffer signed the contract to announce the Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fight 5 months before the fight was really announced. So there you go. So I really trust my source. I really trust my source. Hi-lo, dímelo, my friend. ¿Qué lo que, mi hermano de lo mío? If it's moonshine, it gotta be great, but the Frosted Flakes. You already know. Gracias de lo mío. Thank you for the super chachi. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me and I want you to introduce my friend. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get a record deal. And I'm just going to play you a little hook. He's my friend. He's part of the family with Pancho, my Cambodian friend. I just want to give a shout out to one of my Dominican brothers and stuff like that out there. We call him El Perrito. All right. I just want to let me know what you feel about this up and coming artist, because I really see him as a Grammy Alisa nominee.
Mía, saben que yo le tengo una producción que dice, mami, ¿y qué lo que? Yo, dime si me quieres o si no me quieres. Mami, yo tengo mala suerte con las mujeres. Mami, tú me tienes llorando como un perrito. Llorando como un perrito. Llorando como un perrito. Mía.
Otra vez.
Ya saben que yo le tengo una producción que dice, mami, ¿y qué lo que? Yo, dime si me quieres o si no me quieres. Mami, yo tengo mala suerte con las mujeres. Mami, tú me tienes llorando como un perrito. Llorando como un perrito. Llorando como un perrito.
Ay. Grammy nominee coming soon, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep on forgetting every time I go live. Let me give a shout out to my sponsor. I only got one sponsor, I only got one sponsor that believed in me. You know what I'm saying? I've worked hard in this YouTube stuff, and I don't get no sponsor. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the proper support that I feel like I deserve, and I put in the time of work, the type of effort, the type of grind. You feel me? But I want to give a shout out to my sponsor. Chia. Everybody go get your Chia Pet and your Target. Marshalls, Kmart, you know what I'm saying? In your deli, in your bodega, in your Habibi, deli store near you. Get Chia. Get your Chia Pet, the Mayweather, aka I Make Smart Investment Edition. Chia, and also it's gonna bring a liquid inside the box where you don't have to look like George Jefferson. You got a good smile, but you don't want your hair to look like that. You wanna grow your hair alongside with your Chia Pet you're gonna write, and you don't have to look like this anymore. You don't gotta have the predator look. You don't gotta look like this no more. You feel me? But you're gonna look like this after your Chia Pet, and after you put that liquid in your hair, you're gonna look like this. You're gonna have a full head of hair with a nice, beautiful smile and stuff like that. And then you don't gotta get girls like this. You don't have to get girls like this no more that looking like Antonio Tarver with a wig. You gonna get a Mrs. Figueroa. Ay, mira, mujer. I'm sorry that your brother lost, pero mira, mujer, mira, ponte algo. Dios me va a castigar. Mira esa nalgata. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, vamos a hablar de boxeo. Let's talk about boxing, my friend, okay? Okay, I know in the morning everybody has stiffy, but let's talk about boxing, okay? All right, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Again, I started off saying that I'm here to preserve the sport of boxing. I want boxing. I want boxing. I want the eyes to be sustained. I hate when people say that my sport, the sport that I love, the sport that I bleed, the sport that I have passion towards, I hate, and hate is a strong word. I hate when people say that boxing is dying, that MMA, UFC takes over boxing. No, eso duele, no. ¿Qué tú estás hablando? Hey, no. I get adamant about it. What the fuck you talking about? You talking about the historian sport? You talking about boxing? You talking about the Queensberry rules? We got historic. We're the most historically most documented sport in the world. What you talking about that my sport is dying? But ladies and gentlemen, let me lead you into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Let me lead you into the live. I want you to understand what I'm trying to say. You don't got to agree with me, but let me say my piece. Boxing is a beautiful sport. Corrupted business-wise, dirty sometimes, but shit. It's just like how you like your whores anyway. They could suck a good dick, but you don't want to marry them. Dirty there's dirty fucking whore, but she looking good. And you will fuck it, but you won't marry it. That's boxing. Boxing is a dirty, good-looking whore. Jennifer Lopez. Anyway, no. Kim Kardashian. No, anyway. But you don't understand what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say? Boxing is a good-looking, scandalous, dirty, but looking good. Could suck your dick and your balls at the same time and all that stuff. Sorry, damn it. Sorry. Anyway, you understand what I'm trying to say. Y'all remember after the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight? That was supposed to be the fight of the century. It was supposed to be the fight of the century. Around that time, people were saying that boxing is dying. That we need that fight of the century to keep boxing alive. Around that time, we had a heavyweight legend, you can say legend now, Hall of Famer, Klitschko. Klitschko was labeled as a boring heavyweight. Around that time, he was so boring that the heavyweight was actually in a coma. It wasn't the same. And people used to say, wherever the heavyweight goes, boxing goes. Right? Klitschko was good. Klitschko is a Hall of Famer. But damn it, Klitschko was just a boring fighter. People were saying that Floyd Mayweather became boring, but I'm going to say it like this. At least Floyd Mayweather showed me pretty boy. So I know that maybe it was age or his hands that made him switch up or adjust to, you know what I'm saying, to what he has become or became. Manny Pacquiao was exciting. Well, when Manny Pacquiao got laid out by Marquez, we didn't know what Manny Pacquiao was going to see next. Right? So, around that time, even after, even Paulo Malignaggi was a champion, but Paulo Malignaggi wasn't exciting at that time. He knew how to promote. But anyway, the fight of the century, the fight that the whole world was waiting for. Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, the 6-time lineal champion, the 12-time world. I say it all the time. The 8th division world champion, the 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the best karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT! Manny Pacquiao was supposed to be the fight of the century. Floyd Mayweather, 5th division world champion, TBE. It was supposed to be the casuals, the hardcores, every corner of the damn world. And when that fight happened, oh Lord, it was a damn snooze fest. It was boring. Manny Pacquiao said his shoulder hurt it, and maybe this is why he wasn't exciting. Manny Pacquiao was averaging like 7 to 1,000 punches a fight, and it wasn't Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather actually probably threw more punches than Manny Pacquiao, I believe so. But it was boring. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather gave boxing the greatest black eye ever, and we loved them. Two of the most prolific fighters gave boxing the biggest black eye ever. We don't know where boxing was going to go. The fight of the century, just like a lot of people saw the fight, a lot of people walked out of boxing. A lot of people left boxing. I've heard so many people around that time said, I would never watch boxing again. I heard so many people say, boxing is dead after that fight. So that's when you heard it. You heard the echoes. Boxing is dead. Boxing is dead. Boxing is this. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. It was boring. It was boring. This is the fight of the century. It was boring. It was boring. It was boring. That's what they say. That boxing was died. We didn't know what to expect. They said it was boring. The fight of the century, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, it was boring. The heavyweight champion, the best fight, Klitschko versus Tyson Fury. Boring to the point. It was so boring that when Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, and then he left and he went through, you know what I'm saying, his drug addiction, suicide or whatever. Nobody really missed Tyson Fury. Do you know why? Because the way that he beat Klitschko was boring. Boxing was in a coma. Boxing was dying. It was dying. It was on life support. I'm not lying to you. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Boxing was on life support. Because the boring of the heavyweight bout that was supposed to be the best heavyweight bout. Boring. The fight of the century. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather just didn't have the boxing with their hands. They had the whole world looking at it. And after that, people left boxing. Boxing still is trying to recover. And we're recovering right now pretty well. But it took a long time to recover from Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Boxing is still recovering from that shit because it was boring. And let me tell you who helped boxing. I'm going to give you a couple of fights. And let me tell you who helped boxing. Anthony Joshua helped wake up the sport of boxing. Deontay Wilder helped wake up the sport of boxing. Most importantly, the heavyweight division. The highlight reels, the knockouts. We needed that from the heavyweight division. Now, we didn't know where it was going to go. But Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua took us out of life support. But boxing was still in the hospital. He's resting good, but he's off life support, but boxing is still in the hospital, right? I'm going to tell you another fight that helped out the sport of boxing that many people may be surprised the fight that I'm going to announce. Welterweight fight between Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. That fight gave boxing a standing ovation that we have not seen in a long time. It told us that we're okay. That there's young bloods that's going to take over the sport of boxing. Let me say it again. Anthony Joshua helped boxing get off life support. Deontay Wilder, while Tyson Fury left, Deontay Wilder in America helped boxing get off life support. I don't give a damn if you say, well, Deontay Wilder's skills is this. Shut the fuck up. We was looking for knockouts, and he provided that. He provided excitement. Anthony Joshua provided excitement. And this is why today Anthony Joshua get paid the type of money he gets paid. In the welterweight division, when people already say we don't know if Manny Pacquiao is going to still hold up, Floyd Mayweather left. What were we watching? Keith Thurman and Sean Porter gave us a beautiful fight, a great war that in the end of the fight, everybody was standing up, standing ovation at the Barclays Center, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody stood up that we're here, that we're entering into a new era. Chocolatito in the smaller division was holding shit down. Exciting. Throwing 1,000 punches around a fight. Exciting. Shout out to the people in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, this. And now, fast forward to the day. Shout out to Lomachenko. Very exciting fighter. Shout out to all the exciting fighters in the sport of boxing, especially the young ones right now. Shout out to Ben Rodriguez making a beautiful statement versus Rumvasai. made a statement, looked sensational, was exciting. Now, oh, yeah, no way. Looked sensational, was exciting. Lomachenko always looks sensational, exciting. Teofimo Lopez, when he beat Lomachenko and he beat Richard Comey to go back-to-back and win a world title. Shakur Stevenson versus Jamel Herring when people was calling him boring. And Shakur Stevenson understood the pulse of the boxing fans. Shakur Stevenson said, I apologize. He took it to Twitter. He took it to IG that I apologize and promise to the fans that he will be better. Even though that he went a whole 10 rounds, gave this fighter a clinic, Shakur Stevenson understood that performance was not acceptable. And what did Shakur Stevenson did? When the Bryce was light, championship fight, Jamel Herring, he looked sensational. Versus Oscar Valdez, he looked sensational. And Shakur Stevenson now is not that boring fighter 2 fights ago. He understood that performance at this time in boxing, where boxing is at today, especially in America, is not acceptable. Especially when you got somebody in front of you that's levels below you. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz, 19-19, knocking everybody out in his way. Shout out to Jerome Boots Ennis. Exciting. I call him the Roy Jones Jr. 2.0. Oh, yeah. Exciting. Even the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion, baby. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. 2 exciting ladies. Sold out Madison Square Garden. Almost 20,000 plus, ladies and gentlemen. That 12th round was almost like the first round of Hearn and Hagler. I know that's too much to say, but it was so beautiful to watch them entertain. They set their mark. Boxing is coming alive in the entertainment. Yeah, but people's like, is it good? Shout out to Gervonta Tank Davis. Entertainment. Yeah, we want him to have a better resume. Yeah, we want him to have better challenges. But it's something you can't deny, folks. Gervonta Tank Davis keeps eyes in the sport of boxing. Even if you don't think that he's fighting a good challenge, you're going to pay for the pay-per-view. And we've been paying for the pay-per-view. Because one thing is, Gervonta Tank Davis is not going to cheat us out of excitement. Not going to cheat us out. Jamel Charlo. Jamel Iron Man Charlo. Exciting. Undisputed. Great fight versus Brian Castano. Excitement. Made a statement. This is what we need in the sport of boxing. Guys that's willing to look sensational, entertaining, make a statement to sustain the eyeballs in the sport of boxing so nobody could tell us that boxing is dying. So nobody could tell us to go to the UFC. So nobody could tell us that boxing is in a coma. Boxing is alive and well when we have excitement, when we have exciting fighters that look sensational. Now, Devin the Dream Haney, undisputed lightweight champion of the world. It's boring as fuck. This ain't about, punch, but you hate Devin Haney. No, I don't hate nobody. I believe that Devin Haney got good skills. I believe that Devin Haney, for his age, great IQ, great intellect. I understand the sport. I understand the sweet science. I don't want to understand the tag get rid. But I understand the sweet science. I understand the hit and not get hit. But I'm going to tell you again, A boxing fan, we're spoiled. You know why? Because like I said in the beginning, where boxing is the most documented sports in history. When we're talking about the sweet science, Muhammad Ali, an Olympian, gold medalist, sweet science. But he was exciting to watch. Oscar de la Hoya, gold medalist, sweet science. He was incredible to watch. Sugar Ray Leonard, woo, was incredible to watch. Do you dare tell them, shout out to Roy Jones Jr., shout out to Thomas Hearns, shout out to Sweet Pea in the 1984 class. Do you have the balls to tell them you was implementing the sweet science, but it was boring? Nah. The sweet science is supposed to be exciting. The sweet science is supposed to be fun. See, when Floyd Mayweather, after Pretty Boy, and people was labeled him boring, they started using, but the sweet science hit and not get hit, as a comeback to those critics that say that it's boring. So now, in several years, they have used, but it's the sweet science. But that's just a way for me telling you is stop calling me boring. This is boxing. So when people say, hey, it's the sweet science, it's because those are the people that says it's a sweet science, it's because they are labeled boring. And they use that as an answer to shoot back out to the critics. You don't know nothing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's the sweet science. Roger Mayweather said you don't know nothing about boxing, the sweet science, but Roger Mayweather was exciting as well. The Black Mamba. Roberto Duran. Sweet science. Excitement. Who the fuck said that the sweet science is supposed to be boring? Who? If I have greatness that I've witnessed, and if I wasn't living at that time, what's so special about boxing is we could go and watch 1930 fights. We could see Sugar Ray Robinson. We could see Muhammad Ali. We could see Sandy Sandler. We could see Willie Pep. We could see Henry Hank. We could see. And still the sweet science was implemented, but it was exciting to watch. And this is why we love boxing today. So don't tell me when I say that Devin Haney is boring, that you come and tell me you don't like boxing, you don't like the sweet science. I love the sweet science. Who the fuck said the sweet science was supposed to be boring? When you think about Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, and if I tell you what is Mike Tyson's style, what would you say? What was Mike Tyson's style? What did Customato, what's Customado's style? What did he cheat Mike Tyson? What is it? Put it in the comment section so I can read it right quick before I say it. What was Mike Tyson's style? Come on. Come on. I know you're listening right now, man. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know, what was Mike Tyson's style? I'm waiting on y'all. Brian Guzman in the building. What's good, brother? Thank you, Chen Smoke. Thank you. The peekaboo style. What is the peekaboo style? Slip, get inside. Slip, slip. You know what that is? Hit and not get hit. And Mike Tyson was the most exciting fighter probably ever in the sport of boxing. Don't tell me that the sweet science don't got excitement in it. If it's boring, it's boring. If it's excitement, it's excitement. It's not hate, it's the motherfucking facts. I am spoiled. I know boxing. I'm a boxing historian, motherfucker. So when I see something boring, When I see that a Devin Haney got the skills and talent, got the tools to be excitement, I see it. I see through you. I identify you that, my brother, you are playing it safe. And the reason why legends of the game today, listen to me, Devin Haney, because you listen to me, brother. And Bill Haney, I got your text. You listen to me. The reason why they snub you is because you're boring as fuck. So what you need to do, October 15th, is what I've been telling you since day one. You make a statement, you look sensational, you look exciting, because if Kambosa is levels below your ass, you got to take advantage. You want to call it hate, it's not hate. I'm looking out for you. I'm just not going to be these motherfuckers out here in these YTB streets that when they see Bill Haney, they suck on your ass and fucking munch on your ass hair. I tell you the motherfucking truth. And the end of the day, the Haneys know. I will tell them the motherfucking truth and then tell them, brothers, I love you. They got a lot of dick suckers as boxing content creators that will eat your ass hair, Bill. Here, Mr. Moonshine, I will tell you the truth. And nothing but the truth. So when it's all said and done, when you go to all them channels that you know, and I know, you got them in your pocket. And you take and you know you take advantage of it. You know and I know, my brother. When it's all said and done, you're going to be like, but that punch, he was no yes man. He told her the truth, whether we like it or not. Devin Haney, an extreme talent. But you're getting snubbed by even the people that you look up to. You got snubbed by Bernard Hopkins. You get snubbed by Floyd Mayweather. You get snubbed by Oscar De La Hoya. You get snubbed by the pugilist. You get snubbed by ESPN pound for pound list, the network that you fight for. You get snubbed by Roy. You get snubbed by everybody because you don't look convincing. You do not move the needle. And if we're trying to preserve the sport of boxing, there is no time for boreness. And if you're gonna be boring, and if you get a high of letting the fans shush, you like to tell the fans then shush. You tell the fans at home to fall asleep that don't watch me. Guess what? You should not be televised. A style like Devin Haney, good style, should not be televised. It only hurts the sport. It puts the sport in a coma. It puts the sport asleep. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you like this. The way that Devin Haney approaches style, if every fighter was like Devin Haney, boxing will be dead in the ground and never again be lived. Never be alive. He is fucking boring as fuck. So I'm going to put the pressure up because y'all too pussy to put the pressure on them. I'm a fucking paying customer. I got ESPN Plus. I could tell you what I want to see. Motherfucker, you better entertain. I demand your ass to step inside that arena October 15th and entertain. God damn it. Thank you, Deontay Wilder, for not retiring and coming on the date that Devin Haney is fighting so we can have some excitement. I don't have to waste my Saturday licking on dry paint. This is how I feel, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I feel. Get off your feelings, Punch, but this is how I feel.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you. You're boring. Your jab and grab style. You have about as much charisma as my underpants. Zero. None. You're still not fun and exciting to watch.
That's how I feel about Devin Haney. This is me talking to you, Dev.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you. You're boring. Your jab and grab style. You have about as much charisma as my underpants. Zero. None. You're still not fun and exciting to watch.
Jab and grab style. That's what you want to come to me and tell me that's sweet science? No, it's sweet science. That's tag your it. That's tag and grab. That's grab them by the pussy type of style. That's not going to be supported here. Devin Haney, you show me boring, you will be expelled of punch from boxing. You will be banned from this channel. I don't want nobody coming over here and say, "Oh, Devin Haney, I don't give a fuck." Unless if he's on the ring with Lomachenko or he in the ring with Javante Tank Davis, he in the ring with Ryan Garcia, because they're exciting. They went from a stadium. Why do you think, Devin Haney, why do you think you went from a stadium to fighting October 15 in the motherfucking handball court? How'd you go from a stadium to a motherfucking handball motherfucking court? You know why? Because the Australians said, hell no, we ain't gonna have no stadium with this shit. But how much you want to bet? Even that you not Australian, if you would have show up, if you would have looked exciting, that stadium will be open for you. And not only for you, you would have understood. You would have understood to adopt that market, that big market that's waiting for a motherfucking star. And you fumble the ball because you wanted to play it safe. When by the 7th, 8th round, you should identify that the motherfucker is not in your level. And when we see from the great ones, when they're not in your level, oh, it's showtime, baby. It's show motherfucking time. Don't come over here and tell me what's the sweet science. I know everything about it. And I know all the elements. Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua was a high-tech physical chess match, technical heavyweight bout. And in the 9th round and the 10th round, you know what Usyk said? And you know what Anthony Joshua said? Well, you know what Anthony Joshua said first in the 9th round? And you know what Usyk said in the 10th round? Is fuck this sweet sign shit. I gotta fight to motherfucking win. Because right now ain't nobody winning this shit. Alexander Usyk had to get away from that little comfort zone and fight back. And that's how you get respect in the professional level. Devin Haney is winning, but he's outpointing people. And outpointing, you're not stripping an aura from a man. You're not stripping the dignity of a man. You're not dethroning nobody. You're not doing shit but outpointing. And that in the professional level, you don't get that type of respect like that. And I keep the same energy, folks. Go check out what was my #1 video of last year. My #1 video that I've ever done was Rigondeaux should be banned from TV. And Rigondeaux, he has all the great technical skills. But the motherfucking is boring as fuck. And the video that I did, look, I'm showing right now. God damn it, with my damn phone. I ain't no liar. I ain't no liar. I keep the same energy. ¿Dónde está el teléfono, coño? ¿Dónde que está? ¿Dónde que está? Espera, I'll be right back. I show you. I show you. I show Pancho. Cántale un disco, Pancho.
Dennis told me. Dennis let us know. Said it never means me. Had him at it bone. Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? Screaming right out low. Dennis started show me.
Pancho, my friend. Pero yo le digo, hey, excuse me right here. I got you right here. So you could understand, because people think they call this hate. I'm just keeping it consistent. Hold on. Un momento, pera. All right. All right, right here. Cállate la maldita boca, estúpido. Ah, espera, que la voy a enseñar a la gente. What's that say? Guillermo Rigondeaux, banned from televised boxing is a must. That's not sweet science. How many views did it have? So y'all could say I keep it consistent. Y'all only want to listen to what y'all want to listen to. Rigondeaux is the most technical, one of the most technical, probably top 3 of this era. And I keep it consistent. I say that man should be banned. And I hope, and that video was before what happened to his eye. I hope, Rigondeaux, que tú estás bien, mi hermano. I hope that you're recovering real well. But I even said, ban him from TV. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't even convinced with Tyson Fury. When I used to debate this with my UK buddies. And I say, you know what? Tyson Fury is good. But we need the excitement of the heavyweight. That does not wake the heavyweight division. It didn't wake up the heavyweight division. It needed Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, their highlight reel, they're showcasing their knockouts. Is what helped, is what woke up the heavyweight division. Even Sugar Hill has stated recently. I spoke to Sugar Hill. And I said, what do you think about this fight? I forgot, I don't know if it was a Devin Haney fight. He said, I think, yeah, it was the Devin Haney fight. I asked him about the Devin Haney fight, and I asked him that question after the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. It was on 34th Street, and I asked Sugar Hill, what do you think about that fight? He said, I ain't watching that fight. I don't watch boring fights. I'm all about excitement. I'm all about entertainment. I'm all about the knockouts. I don't watch that boring shit. I don't waste my time watching boring shit. Yo, bro, you think that this is just me because it's a channel? A lot of people feel the same way. Even the fans of Devin Haney. I'm gonna be honest. I talk to Devin Haney fans and I ask them, do you watch Devin? Do you go play back the Devin Haney fights? I asked them, do you watch the Santiago fight again? Do you watch the Gamboa fight again? Do you watch the Linares fight again? And don't speed it up to the 10th round so you can see when Devin Haney is dancing salsa, because in that 12-round bout, the highlight of that fight was Devin Haney dancing salsa. That was the highlight of the fight. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. My fault. High, low, Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity in boxing. High, low, gracias de lo mío, gracias. I didn't see it, my brother. No lo vi. Gracias, mi hermano. A style like Floyd's or Haney, you do want Maidana and Castillo did to Floyd. Bring the heat, force them to change up the game plan. But let me say it like this, Dr. Mofongo, and this is what I want people in the boxing to stop doing. Please, por favor, mi gente, mi hermano, mi hermanas, everybody in boxing, my friend, don't compare Haney to Floyd. The more that we do that, not we, but the more that people do it, Haney feels like he's doing something wonderful. Devin Haney can't hold the candle on Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy was exciting. Don't compare or even match the names together of Haney and Mayweather. No lo hagan. Don't do it. Don't ever fucking do it. Pretty Boy was fucking Pretty Boy, baby. Exciting. You think that Haney, he got the heart to get in the ring, but he don't got the heart to mix it up like Floyd Mayweather did to Gotti. Don't compare. No, don't even attack. Don't even say those names in the same sentence. Please, por favor, mi gente. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. He is nothing like Floyd. Nothing. Not even in his age. Nothing. Nothing. No footwork, no defense, no nothing. Combination punches, power, nothing. Intellect, nothing. Olympian, nothing. No me lo comparen, please. Please, no me lo comparen. I will even compare. If I even picked a young fighter to even, I would even probably say Shakur Stevenson. And I wouldn't even say it right now. But I will mention Shakur Stevenson before putting in Devin Haney. Because at least Shakur Stevenson was an Olympian. People was calling Pretty Boy Floyd was boring. No, they wasn't calling Pretty Boy Floyd. You're lying. You liar, my friend. Nobody called Pretty Boy boring. Nobody was calling Pretty Boy boring. They started calling Floyd Mayweather after that sit, after the Gotti fight, when he even said it and his father said it, that his hands was already fucking up. Pretty Boy was not fucking boring. Ain't nothing no boring about the Corrales fight. Who said he was boring after the Corrales fight? Who said he was boring after the Gotti fight? Usted tan loco. Hell no. Hell no. Exactly, Dr. Mofongo. Money May was accused of that, not Pretty Boy. And I know we speaking like if Mayweather was some bipolar, two different type of person, but we understand the sport of boxing. That's why when we talk about boxing, us hardcores understand Pretty Boy and Money May. Pretty Boy was a motherfucking beast. No me lo comparen a esa gente. No me lo comparen a Devin Haney, a Floyd Mayweather. You just spitting on Floyd Mayweather's face. Exactly, Gomez. Mayweather changed his style because of his hands. That's it. What's Haney's excuse? Maybe he don't got no hands. Maybe them shits is pillow as fuck. At least we seen fucking Floyd Mayweather damage his hands before it got Brillo and did some excitement shit. And that's why when Floyd Mayweather when Floyd Mayweather became Money May, we gave Floyd Mayweather the benefit of the doubt because we seen him as Pretty Boy. So we seen he spoiled us. So we already knew he was an it factor. We already gonna spend our dollars because he already gave us some good championship fights and entertaining fights at the same time. But you know what? I believe that Devin Haney could go on October 15th and do. I believe that Devin Haney has the skill talent, has the tools to have a performance like a Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti. I think he could put hands on Kambosa like Floyd. I didn't want to compare, but so you can understand what I'm saying. I think he has the tools to do that to George Kambosa. But Devin Haney wants to play it safe. He want to play tag your it. He wants to outpoint you. And that, the way that he approaches his style, does nothing to the sport of boxing. It does nothing. So what are we going to say? That we hope somebody, they're going to be like, yo, but punch. Then somebody got to beat him. Man, I'm going to tell you like this. Not even a boxer need to beat him. Corruption will beat him. The politics of boxing will beat him. The fight is going to be hard to do to Kambosa. Knows it's no rematch. I think it's going to be harder. But let's see what Devin Haney going to do. Let's see. He hears it. He hears the criticism. And I'm going to say it like this. You see when fighters say, I don't care. I don't listen to what's out there. They listen. They listen to the critics. They know everything. Bro, leave Haney alone. He said, bro, leave Haney. Que no lo va a dejar quieto. I got the pressure on Haney. He better perform. He better entertain. I'm signing a petition. The whole boxing community to ban him from televised fights. No apps. Put him on MySpace. Put him on AOL. Put him on those shits que ya están atados and nobody got him. Put him on MySpace. Ponga ese tipo ahí en AOL chat or something like that. Please just leave him alone. Que no! No lo voy a dejar quieto a ese tigre. I no leave him alone. Okay? I no leave him alone. Lo vamos a poner en MySpace a ese tigre. Showtime, no. The Zone, even Eddie Hearn said, yo, let him go to fucking. The Zone people said, let him go to Top Rank. Let him go to Top Rank. Que se vaya de ahí. Bob Arum, don't worry. I remember when they told me to have a meeting with them and they never showed up. How the fuck they gonna play Bob Arum like that? How the fuck they gonna play the Bob, the Bob father? Huh? Okay. Let's sign Devin Haney for a 2-fight deal and an option for the 3rd fight that will be Lomachenko. He'll sign up for it. Kambosa, don't go all out. You're going to win the 2nd fight. And then we will have Lomachenko and Kambosa in a stadium. Because I can't do nothing with this boring fuck. Shit. At least I got it as a handball court in Australia, but I can't deal with this, man. And the only reason why I'm dealing with George Kambosa is because Lou DiBella is a good partner, and I'm looking out for Lou DiBella. So I'll look for Lou DiBella. Corruption is going to beat Devin Haney. So Devin Haney, if I were you, either you knock out George Kambosa, or you're going to end up like Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. Because Manny Pacquiao had no fights left in the contract, and he was planning on leaving me. So I said, fuck, he ain't going to get the belt with him and go to another network. He said, real talk, said, I bet if Devin was Hispanic, y'all wouldn't be having this same energy. Big facts. And this is what I mean. Every time a brother always have to pull the race victim card all the time. It doesn't fail. Oh man, real talk. What I just had, can you tell me who's this? I just showed y'all. That's my video a year ago. Read it. What's Guillermo Rigondeaux? Is he Hispanic, my brother? Is he Latino? Did I keep the same energy? Real talk, you tell me, what's Guillermo Rigondeaux right now? Put it in the chat. What's Guillermo Rigondeaux? Buen Ruggiero. What's Guillermo Rigondeaux? Mal parido. Dime. Sucio. Rig don't count. He damn there back. Mira, ve. Mira cómo lo tengo a ese estúpido. Mira cómo lo tengo a ese tigre, ve. Oh, ahora no. He no Hispanic now. He no Hispanic. Oh, Lord. You see how I just proved him right there? Y ya, mira con el bicho en la boca. Okay, punch. Okay, you got me. Yo te tengo, maldito sea, malparido, sucio, viejo, hediondo, báñate, hediondo, sucio, viejo. I just killed him right there, right? This is what he said. This is what you said. Shit was right there on deck. If it was a Hispanic, you wouldn't be saying that punch. I keep it consistent. Bro. What do you think I used to say about Tyson Fury, man? Let me see if I can find Tyson Fury. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I got you right here. I got you right here. I got you. Yo te tengo aquí, mal parido. I have you right here. Guillermo threw like 10 punches. That Rigondeaux fight was horrible. Better. The opponent, but it was a great performance by Tyson Fury. What can you think about this performance? Great showsman. Great showsman. If it was about the showsman, you know, he was in this fight. Well, that he was at the wrong stage. He should not be entrance Rocky 4. Impressed by this. Real boxing fans wasn't impressed by it, and you could tell by the couple of hundred people that was in the stadium as well. I don't think they were so impressed by it. They was impressed by the showsman. It was. I seen a headliner today in Las Vegas: Tyson Fury and Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez is performing today too. See about this heavyweight division, great knockout, but it wasn't just impressive. I'm still clamming over. Tyson Fury karaoke night overshadowed the boxing boring event. I keep it consistent. I say that this guy, Tyson Fury, era aburrido. I didn't even want him to be the face of boxing. I was happy that he left. Vaya, fúmate tu droga porque tú eres aburrido. Tyson Fury, when he beat Klitschko, like I said at the beginning, was so boring that when he came back, nobody even cared. Who he fought the first fight, he came back. Tyson Fury was supposed to be the #1 heavyweight. When he left and he came back, he was not like Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson came back, he fought Peter McNeely. It was pay-per-view. The whole world was watching. The whole world wanted to see it. When Tyson Fury came back, who was his opponent? Don't Google. Don't Google, ladies and gentlemen. Who was Tyson Fury's opponent? Did you watch the fight? Who was the second opponent before fighting Deontay Wilder? Remember, he had 2 opponents before fighting Deontay Wilder. Why? Why nobody missed Tyson Fury? Porque ese tipo era aburrido. And then there was Anthony Joshua with Deontay Wilder. That was fun to watch. His old style was boring. And now Tyson Fury learned with the tutelage of Sugar Hill. And Sugar Hill told me himself that he would not allow Tyson Fury to be boring. He said he does not give a fuck. He going for knockouts only, or I'm useless as your trainer. I spoke to Sugar Hill myself personally. And now Tyson Fury is an exciting fighter. Because he knocked out. He needed to knock out. Y'all saw that outboxing Deontay Wilder. The first fight didn't get him the win. It didn't get him the political win. No, he can't do it twice. He can't do it twice to us. He can't beat Klitschko boring and then beat this highlight reel of Deontay Wilder in the manner that he beat him. And then what's next? Es aburrido. No. Tyson Fury needed to do what he did in the second fight. And to close the show, to close that series, he needed to lay out Deontay Wilder out. You don't think that Tyson Fury knows exactly about the sweet science? Yep. But it didn't get him over the hump. The sweet science of hit and not get hit did not get Tyson Fury over the hump to fight Deontay Wilder. He needed to fight. Alexander Usyk, he needed to fight. Teofimo Lopez in that 12th round versus Lomachenko, he needed to dig down and fight. And when you fight, that's when you get the ultimate respect. We respect all the modern day war and modern day gladiators. But when you fight those big fights, you get the ultimate respect. Win, lose, or draw. The reason why people like Isaac Cruz now and why people feel he's exciting, because even in his loss, he didn't cheat you out your money. We could see his effort. We could see that he wanted to win. And we see that he wanted to win big. Came up short. So we don't talk about Pernell today. Pernell Whitaker was exciting too. Pernell Whitaker, even if his defense was exciting. That's what I'm saying, Bam Bam. I'm saying that we are spoiled with the sweet science, but the sweet science was implemented by guys that was exciting while they was doing the hit and not get hit. But today they want to use the hit and not get hit. The sweet science when people are making or critiquing the boring fighter, and the boring fighter is like, well, boxing is about the sweet science, the hit and not get hit. No. And then you don't know about boxing. No, I know exactly hit and not get hit. Sugar Ray Leonard is hit and not get hit. That's the sweet science, baby. Oh, baby. Hector Camacho, sweet science. Salvador Sanchez, sweet science. We are spoiled, man. We spoiled. See, they were so good and so comfortable within their style, and they were so sure about themselves. Prince Nassim, the sweet signs. But you know what? They like, you know what? If me and you are going to throw the punch at the same time, I believe that I'm quick enough to hit you first and get out the way. See, Devin Haney is, I'm going to hold you because You know who they used to call boring? One of my favorite fighters, Andre Ward. What did Andre Ward do before he retired? Even if you're going to say that the fighters before that was labeled boring, if you compare them to Devin Haney, they're the most exciting fighter compared to Devin Haney. Andre Ward was labeled boring. What he did to Chad Dawson. Andre Ward was labeled boring. What he did in his last fight versus Sergey Kovalev. How he ended it. Was that boring? Devin Haney is the most boringest fighter that ever laced up the gloves. Devin Haney is the most boringest fighter that ever laced up the gloves. Devin Haney is the most boringest fighter to ever fight in that square circle. Devin Haney's style and the approach of his style is detrimental to the sport of boxing, hurts the sport of boxing, kills the sport of boxing. And I'm thankful that we have enough entertainers that entertain, that let Devin Haney does what he does, but this is why he gets snubbed for Lomachenko, Gervonta Tank Davis, and we want to see Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia as probably the most lucrative fight in the lightweight division. I'm sorry, I know y'all don't like it. I know. I hear your feeling. Hey, Punch, stop saying that. Stop saying that about Devin. Please. No, se la voy a decir la verdad. No lie here, my friend. No lie.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you.
Personal mission to me.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you.
Yes. Again, did you forget? I created the boxing channel to preserve the sport of boxing. Devin Haney's style does not preserve the sport of boxing. It kills it. It wipes it out. Esa mierda should not be televised. That's it. It should not be televised. Another fight like that, we signing a petition. You're not going to be fighting on TV no more.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you. You're boring. Your jab and grab style, you have about as much charisma as my underpants. Zero. None. You're still not fun and exciting to watch.
He said, JC, I'm watching the rematch. No, but look. I'm watching the rematch. I'm not gonna stay solely. I'm paying for the pay-per-view. Look, ladies and gentlemen, my live commentary show. My live commentary October 15th. If the fight is around the same time as Deontay Wilder, I'm doing the Deontay Wilder versus Helenius. I'm doing Caleb Plant versus Anthony Durrell. I'm doing that event. I'm dead serious. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna have my phone on ESPN Plus to watch Devin Haney. I know it's gonna be boring and stuff like that, but I'm gonna watch it. But then I'm going to announce, if that shit is fucking boring, I'm not telling you to knock out George Kambosos. I'm telling you, if his shit is boring, no more Devin Haney and Push on Boxing. Never again I will mention that name here. No more. That's it. He doesn't exist. And I'm going to file a petition to not have this guy televised. I'm not going to petition the fight. I'm going to petition the network not to televise that boring shit. It only hurts the sport of boxing. That's what I'm going to say. Let me see where we at. Look at the poll. Devin Haney style. 135 people has voted already. Devin Haney style and box that approach. Fights like him hurt the sport of boxing. Hurts or helps the sport. 64%. 64% have Devin Haney hurting the sport. He said he mad at Bill. I ain't mad at Bill. Hey, Bill is my brother. Bill is my brother, man. Yo, the Haney, yo, real talk. I love the Haneys, man. But they just boring, man. Come on, man. Like, why gotta be hate? It's not hate. You know what? You know what's funny? That I say what I'm saying, but none of y'all motherfuckers are saying that I'm a liar. Don't say that I'm a liar now. Nobody says, yo, Punch, why you hating on Devin Haney? All right, my man, is he boring? I mean, it's hitting not get hit. Motherfucker, is he boring? Are you going to throw a fight party? Are you going to throw a fight party with Devin Haney and George Kambosos? Hell motherfucking no. Hell no, you won't throw a fucking fight party. Hell no, man. Thank you, Deontay Wilder. Thank you, the Bronze Bomber. You know that Deontay Wilder came out of retirement. Remember, he was going to retire. And you know what Deontay Wilder said, man, you know, man, I can't let the boxing world suffer like this. Al, just put me back in the ring October 15th. Dude, Deontay, we had a conversation. You said, you know, you was not even thinking about boxing. Why do you want to fight? No, because, you know, I just don't want, you know, boxing has done a lot of things for me. You know, boxing has gave me the opportunity to take care of my daughter, take care of my family, make smart investment, just live a good life, put people on that I love. And I cannot allow the boxing fans to be, you know, to suffer with Devin Haney October 15th. So I need to perform that date because the boxing fan don't deserve to struggle. The boxing fan don't deserve to be treated that way. Put a fight up televised. ESPN, I'm disappointed. Ladies, hey, stay. I want people to watch over Bob Arum. Yo, even Bob Arum looked like he was about to fall asleep talking about Devin Haney and George Kambosos. Yo, even Bob Arum was about to fall asleep talking about Devin Haney. You ain't see the fucking press conference? Bob Arum was falling asleep talking about Devin Haney. That's how boring it is. Oh my God. Devin Haney, come on, man. I'm giving you one more chance. One more chance. That's it. Smash the like. Smash the like, boy, motherfucker. Smash the like. I'm gonna put it again.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you. You're boring. Your jab and grab style. You have about as much charisma as my underpants. Zero. None. You're still not fun and exciting to watch.
Damn, bro. Ese tipo aburrido. Burrío. Hey. Devin Haney, I'm sending my friend El Chacal to Australia. Once you step inside the ring, I'm sending my friend El Chacal de Sábado Gigante. Y fuera de Haney de boxeo. Y fuera del ring, maldito burrío. Y fuera. Fuera te va, Devin Haney, de aquí, burrío. Burrío. Vete de aquí. ¡Bú! Y fuera. Y a la 1, a la 2 y a la 3. Y fuera. Y fuera de aquí, maldito palomazo, sucio, burrío. Ay, Orlando, dímelo, mi hermano. Devin Haney is trying to run from Lomachenko. Of course, I said that in the latest video. Devin Haney don't want no part of that. Devin Haney don't want Lomachenko. Now that Bob Arum said, well, Haney, I got you. Lomachenko, after if you beat George Kambosos. You know, and look how he said it. If you beat George Kambosos, you get Lomachenko next. If you beat George Kambosos, he ain't gonna be no goddamn George Kambosos. We're going to corrupt this shit. Didn't they say that they wouldn't sign with Top Rank because Bob Arum don't treat black fighters well? That's what he said. Said, look what's going on with Bud Crawford. Look what he did to Floyd Mayweather. And they went and signed with Bob. They were supposed to have a meeting in June. DHP had a meeting with Bob Arum, Top Rank, in June. Because Jorge Linares is going, that's it. That was the last fight with the zone. They didn't show up to the meeting. Who they was going to talk about? Teofimo Lopez or Lomachenko fight? DHP, Bill Haney, DHP representative Bill Haney, Devin Haney did not show up to the meeting. That was in June. I reported it in June. They didn't show up to the meeting when Teofimo Lopez had the strap. They didn't show up to the meeting when Bob Arum, even in October, told y'all it was just not about Teofimo Lopez. It was other fights like a Lomachenko. When George Kambosos got the belts, woo, they run with the quickness. Bob, open the door. Bob, you remember that meeting that we were supposed to have in June? I want to talk to you, Bob. Bob, I want to talk to you, Bob. Can I come in? Can I come in? You remember that meeting we had in June? I know you. There's a possibility I can have George Kambosos. There's ESPN, and I can sign with Top Rank. Oh, now you want to go to meeting. Oh, Kambosos have it. Oh, now you want to go to meeting. But when Teofimo Lopez had the belt, you were supposed to have a meeting June 14th, June 15th. I reported in June 18th. You ain't know, I know. Punch Drunk Boxing, no. I got insiders. I got inside information. And Bill Haney told me himself. Why didn't you show up to the meeting? Because you said you was going to get lowballed. You said that Bob Arum don't treat black fighters good. Look what's going on with Bud Crawford. And look what he did to Floyd Mayweather. All of a sudden, Bobby Arum is very, very good to the brothers. The reason they were Top Rank now is because they had the heart to get in the ring with George Kambosos. And also, you remember when y'all was making fun of that $10 million? You remember when the Lopez was mentioning $10 million and the people in the YTBC was, can he get $10 million? What $10 million is he talking about? How much did George Kambosos got paid versus Devin Haney? $10 million. So you let Kambosos. You wanted that fight because you know it's going to be easy. You let George Kambosos get $10 million. But if it was Teofimo Lopez, you would laugh in his face. Y'all was pushing $4 million to Teofimo Lopez. And you was willing to fight George Kambosos and let him get paid $10 million. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't see the motherfucking truth. You don't see it. You don't see the cap when it's in front of your face. You don't see what they've done to you in the YTBC. You don't see the lies. You don't see it. I'm over here helping y'all motherfuckers out, giving you some facts. You don't see it. You don't hear it. Why they ain't show up to the meeting when Tio had the belts? Why they ain't show up to the meeting when Lomachenko didn't have a contract for a fight? You don't know. Tiene bicho la boca. He's coming. He's coming. And then when George Kambosos get the belts, Shit, let's join Top Rank. But I'm the hater. Me hater. That's what they say. That's what they say. Me hater. Me hater. That's what happened. When Devin Haney see Lomachenko in his face, this is him. Una mujercita, eso es lo que es. When Lomachenko is in your face, this is you. That's Devin Haney, my friend. Ese es Devin Haney. Ese es Devin Haney. Cuando viene Lomachenko, we're going to fight right now. Mira cómo se pone. Dice que, if my daddy said, if my papi say that, whatever my papi say, my papi have to feed me to see if I'm very good and very strong to fight. Ay, mira ahora, mira, el tipo está como una mujercita ahora, cuando ahora están hablando de Lomachenko. Ajá. Ay, ahora quiere que papi que le diga lo que va a hacer. Now you want daddy to tell you if you want to fight now. What happened to all those times? Oh, when Lomachenko is contractual to fight, that's when you talk about Lomachenko. That's how you tweet and talk about Lomachenko. Now Bob Arum letting you know, you beat George Cambosa, I'll give you Lomachenko next. No, Bob, you know what I'm saying? I'm just got to watch my weight. You know what I'm saying? Really? You saying that's going to be my next fight? Loma? I know I've been calling him out for a while, but you serious? Like it's a done deal. For real? You know I'm having like a little trouble waiting, so I have my love handle was growing. You know what I'm saying, Bobby? I gotta, Papi, Dad, do you think I'm ready for Loma? What happened to that energy? Oh, when the Bob father says, I'm going to give you this fight. Oh, what happened to energy? What happened to energy? Huh? What happened to energy? Eh?
Lesbian? Homosexual? How can I describe you?
When Lomachenko is ready for you, you are what?
Why are you gay?
My daddy's no, he said my daddy have to feed me. Espera, dame ponerlo. Vamos a ponerlo aquí, mi hermano. Vamos a ponerlo aquí, que yo no hablo mentira. I no lie. I no lie. Espera. I no lie.
To my dad and let him choose and let him see how I look, so he feels like I'm fed enough and
What you mean that you think you fat enough and fat enough? Huh? Your father's still feeding you? You're a fucking grown-ass man. Thinking my father's fed is gonna feed enough, and I don't know. Cállate la maldita boca que tú vas a pelear a Lomachenko. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna fight Lomachenko, and Lomachenko's gonna whoop your ass. Lomachenko's gonna whoop your ass. Lomachenko, the Matrix, is gonna whoop that ass. You can't run to the 140. Oh, I might go to the 140. 140, they got dangerous people out there, ladies and gentlemen. In 140, Regis Prograis, he will kick your ass. Ramirez will kick your ass. Josh Taylor will kick your ass. Teofimo Lopez, he will kick your ass like he did in the sparring, in the second sparring y'all had. He will kick your ass too. Who else? Gary Antoine Russell would kick the shit out of Devin Haney too. And Gary Antoine Russell. I would even give him Gary Antoine Russell. Don't run to 150. Don't run to 140, or you're gonna get your ass whooped even worse. You run into a dead end. It's nowhere to run. It's nowhere to hide. Either you fight Lomachenko, you go to 140. Y eso grandota ahí. Esa gente te lo va. Mira, they're gonna spank you. ¿Qué? You gonna come over here, those pillows. Devin Haney, vete para atrás con 135. Who you think you are? Ay, le van a meter la mano a Mr. Pillow Hand. Le van a meter la mano a ese burrillo. Ay, ay, ay. Le va a meter la mano. It's nowhere wrong. It's nowhere too high, my friend. You better fight Lomachenko and Ukraine. Uh-huh. And Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying? After his boy Usyk won, he already hyped. They're gonna treat him like a punching bag. They go, man. I'm telling you like this. I didn't even know why they're talking about 140. If I was Devin Haney, I try to stay at 135 as long as possible. If I need to rehydrate 20-something pounds to stay at 135, I do it. But go to 140, you gonna get your ass kicked. Quédate una 35, my friend. At least let the little man beat you up, because it ain't gonna hurt that much. Probably Lomachenko gonna whoop your ass. It ain't gonna hurt that much. But Regis Prograis, he's gonna whoop your ass. Gary Antoine Russell, he gonna whoop your ass. T.O. gonna whoop your ass. John Saylor gonna whoop your ass. Jose Rivera, you know what? I give him this. I think that Devin Haney will do good versus Cepeda. Maybe I'll box. Maybe. These guys at 140, they got power. He said he'll be strong at 140. His fist ain't gonna be stronger. He's just gonna be bigger. Yo, his power don't translate. Man. It just doesn't, man. Not every fighter could move up, bro. Not every fighter could be like Oscar De La Hoya. Not every fighter could be like Floyd Mayweather. Not every fighter could be. See, we're talking about special fighters. You know what I'm saying? Not every fighter could be like Roberto Duran. Even Roberto Duran, yeah, he moved up, but he always lost the big name fights also, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to move up. You know what I'm saying? You could be great in like 2 divisions, 1 division. It's not easy just like 3 divisions. It's not easy like that. And people going to be like, well, he got the boxing skills. These other guys got the boxing skills too. Ladies and gentlemen, we got stacked divisions out here, man. Boxing is not like before when only the heavyweight division probably was stacked up, a middleweight division or the welterweight division. Every division is stacked up. The 140 is stacked up. The 140 is a stacked up division. Let's not also forget that Ryan Garcia is moving up to 140. And let's not also forget, yes, Devin Haney beat Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia also have beaten Devin Haney as well. It ain't going to be easy, bro. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I suggest you lose by the little guy. He won't damage you that much. He said T.O. is food at 140. We ain't talking about T.O. We talking about Haney right now. Don't make this a Biggie and a Tupac thing. Don't make this a Biggie and a Tupac thing. When I'm talking about Devin Haney, I want to bring up T.O. Oh, this ain't Biggie and you want to mention Tupac, or this ain't Nas and you want to mention Jay-Z. Nah, we just talking about Devin Haney. He gonna get his ass whooped. Don't tell me about Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez beat the guy that that Devin Haney's gonna be running from. Devin Haney is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Shit, dessert, midnight snack. Pause. At 140 voluntary defensive, Suleiman will be a matchmaker for DHP. They've been a match, but pound for pound. Remember when Mauricio Suleiman was in barbershop conversation? He said to Bill Haney, "You remember when you petitioned? I let you. We accepted every request." Y'all remember in barbershop conversation when Mauricio Suleiman said to Bill Haney, "We accepted every request. When you wanted to take a voluntary defense, we let you. We gave you the request. We accepted the request that you gave us." In that interview, Mauricio Suleiman exposed the cap. It ain't even need YouTubers. Mauricio Suleiman exposed the cap of the Haneys. If they wanted Lomachenko, all they had to do was petition for voluntary, because they was not going to mandate Lomachenko, but you could have petitioned for voluntary. And then Mauricio Sulaimán said, we accepted every request that you ever made. Are you telling us that we treat you bad? And then Bill Haney said no. So if all the request was accepted by Mauricio Sulaimán and the WBC, why Devin Haney never requested to fight Teofimo? Never requested to fight Lomachenko to the WBC. And in barbershop conversation, Mauricio Sulaimán said, Teofimo Lopez always asks to fight you. Teofimo Lopez, he said it to Bill Haney's face in a barbershop conversation. He said, Teofimo Lopez is always asking to fight you. When did DHP, Devin Haney, a licensed promoter of California, which he has the power to petition to the Belt Federation, when did he ask and request it? He says lies. Real talk. You say lies? You want to put everything you own right now? Do you want to put everything that you own right now? We put it right now. I'll send you I will send you the link. We put any money you want on escrow. I will put my house up, everything you want. Let's see. And I want to see your face. If I'm a liar, see, that's why I get people. You say I'm a liar, let's put anything you want. Anything you want. No. Put up the video. Not put up the video. I really gotta put up the video. We speaking to Mauricio Sulaimán probably this or next week. Fuck out of here, man. Motherfuckers don't fuck with me because I know their business. They can't cap with me. Boxers can't cap with me. Once I tell them, oh shit, this, and that, oh. I ain't gonna fuck with Punch. I ain't gonna fuck with Punch. The best thing motherfuckers could do right now in boxing is say, trying to discredit it. Call me a liar now. So when the time I come out with my book, I'm gonna come out with a book. I'm gonna come out with a book. Saludo, Victor. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the building. What's good, Rapstar Boxing Knowledge? Who want to bet me? Anything. I don't even bet on boxing fights, but on this shit, on these talks, let's go. Let me know when DHP ever requested, every requester ever petitioned for a Lomachenko fight. And let me know if they ever petitioned for a Santiago Gamboa fight. Huh? Let me know when they ever send a contract to Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez, the way they send a contract and a term sheet to Gary Russell. Let me know. Huh? Motherfuckers. Dímelo, mi hermano. Dímelo, my friend. What's good? Halim. Look at right here for you, motherfuckers. Right here. This is what I feel about Devin Haney. It's
a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you. You're boring. Your jab and grab style. You have about as much charisma as my underpants. Zero. None. You're still not fun and exciting to watch.
Tyson Fury, you just took the word out of my mouth.
It's a personal mission for me to rid boxing of a boring person like you. You're boring. Your jab and grab style. You have about as much charisma as my underpants. Zero. None. You're still not fun and exciting to watch.
It's my mission. It is my mission. Punch Run Boxing's mission is to take boringness out the sport of boxing. It's my mission. Devin Haney, you better perform October 15th. You better perform October 15th, damn it. You better perform, you better entertain, you better look sensational, or you are banned from TV. All my power. You will be banned from the apps. You will be banned from TV. You will be now a MySpace fighter. MySpace AOL. That's what you're going to be. The corruption is on. The corruption, the political. They mad. ESPN says we can't do shit with this kid. No, he's too boring. They said, the Australian people said, you want a stadium? They say, fuck you to Bob Arum. We're not giving you a stadium for that boring motherfucker. Nah. Here's a handball court. They gave these motherfuckers a handball court. They're going to have some plastic chairs around them. Huh? That's what they're going to fight in a damn handball court. And you can have a, matter of fact, they said, bring your own beach chair. That's the truth. In Australia, they're fighting in a handball court, and you can bring your beach chair. All right, that's how it is. They get stadium my ass. Fuck out of here, man. You ain't no stadium fighter. You ain't performed to be in no damn stadium. I want to know how much money they lost too. Went from a damn stadium to a handball court. Should have performed. You should have looked sensational and adopt that fucking Australian market. He's so butthurt. Devin and Bill got them straps. Fuck the straps. I know they got the straps. Why they not pound for pound? Why they not on the pound for pound list in their own network? How real talk? Why? Because remember what people used to say about Crawford and Lomachenko. Oh, they only on the pound for pound list because they were top ranked ESPN. Well, Devin Haney is top ranked ESPN. Why he not on the pound for pound list? Can you explain to me, real talk, why Devin Haney is not in their own network pound for pound list and he's an undisputed lightweight champion of the world? Oh, I'm hated. Me hated. Your own people hate you because you boring. They didn't want to talk about you. You ain't see Bob Arum yesterday. He was falling asleep. Yo, ever since that Bob Arum signed Devin Haney, it looked like he really, God forbid, but it looks like he's really in his last days. And I don't want that to happen to Bob Arum. Bob Arum, he got all his faculties. Bob Arum, you could see it. Bob Arum is really like I'm gonna tell Bob Arum, don't even look at the fight. Tell Todd the Buff to handle that shit. Don't even look at the fight because sometimes I'm looking at Bob Arum and look like he about to pass out, even talking about Devin Haney. Every time he's talking about Devin Haney, it look like he about to die. You won't see it. I'll see it. Every time Bob Arum starts talking about Devin Haney, he about to pass out. I want Bob Arum to sniff coke when he's talking about Devin Haney so he can wake up or something. Give him an A-ball. Give him a bunk or something. Anytime you don't see Bobby, you're like, well, I want to thank the Australian people for giving us another opportunity to fight in this beautiful country. It's good to fight in this beautiful handball court. I mean, an arena that holds 12,000, 15,000 people, but I know that only 300 people are going to show up and we're going to give up the tickets and stuff. Anyway, but I'm falling asleep. Shit. Look, have you seen, look at Bob Arum's enthusiasm. Look how, when Bob Arum talks about Lomachenko, Bob Arum looked like he's 60 years old again. When Bob Arum talks about Lomachenko, man, you see the spirit of Bob Arum. Well, we're happy with Lomachenko and, he did so much good out there and fighting for his family and his country. And we just can't wait to have him back, the return of Lomachenko. And then we're going to have him fight Ortiz and then go fight for the undisputed because that's what Lomachenko wants. You see the enthusiasm of Bob Arum. Bob Arum feels alive when he talks about Lomachenko. Bob Arum feels alive. Bob Arum feels alive when he's talking about Tyson Fury. Bob Arum is about to die when he talks about Devin Haney. Am I lying? Let me know if I'm lying. Folks, let me know if I'm lying. When Bob Arum talk about Lomachenko, does he feel alive? Does he look alive? It feels like, damn, yo, Bob is going to have like 15 more years to live. When you talk about Tyson Fury, you be like, yo, Bob Arum gonna have like 15 more years to live. Damn, that motherfucker don't get old, man. That he has all his faculties. When he talk about Devin Haney, he's about to die. Devin, I'm telling you, Bob Arum look like he about to die. I don't know if he had coronavirus and stuff like that. I don't know. I God forbid, but I know when Bob Arum talks about Devin Haney, he about to pass out. I know I'm not the only one that see that. Y'all see that. Y'all see that, but y'all don't want to say. Y'all let Punch Drunk Boxing say it. I say what y'all don't want to say. It's okay. Let me say it. Bob need an IV. Oh shit! Bob Arum get mad. Yo, Bob Arum get mad like Manny Pacquiao when they ain't give him his IV to fight Floyd Mayweather. Man, you better give him an IV. Yo, Bob Arum is like. He's like fucking Denzel Washington in that movie when he was the pilot and he sent his boy to give him some coke so he could wake up. The next time Bob Arum is talking about Devin Haney, I'm going to bring him some good coke from Washington Heights. It's going to give him some that good Dominican coke, that booty coke. Trust me, Bob Arum's he's going to be talking about Devin Haney like if he was the second coming of Muhammad Ali. He said Devin would try to duck Loma. He's going to duck Loma. You don't say that he needed to ask his daddy for permission. Out of all this time, they're always calling out Lomachenko. And all of a sudden now, it's dad. Now daddy got to feed me. Now, if I'm fed. What the fuck is that? Out of all these years, Lomachenko calling him out. And now Bob Arum tells you, you will fight Lomachenko next. And now you're like, Dad, did you sign a contract? Because sometimes I know I don't look at my shit. You know, I'm still young in this shit. Dad, did you sign a contract when my third fight is going to be Lomachenko? Yes, son. You know what I'm saying? We needed a lockdown there. Don't worry. I got a trick. We just got to tell Bob that after the Cambosa fight, that you just can't make the weight. You know what I'm saying? What they going to do? You can't make the weight. They're not going to pressure Lomachenko to move up. You heard what Lomachenko said. He said that, you know what I'm saying, that even 135 is big, that he's even more comfortable at 130. So all we got to say is that we move to 135. I mean, to 140, say that you're 6, say that you can't make the weight. And then they see what happened to Tio. So then we could give him the type of story and stuff like that. But you understand, son? So this is what we're going to try to do. All right? Now you talking about the weight with Lomachenko. You wasn't talking about your weight 2 weeks ago when you even said before it was an official announcement, you said, well, I don't want to fight Campbell, so I want to fight Lomachenko. Yeah, right. When Lomachenko fight was announced, now you wanted to fight Lomachenko. Don't worry, you got Lomachenko next. Win that fight. Matter of fact, this was going to happen, folks. I'm saying it right here, right now. Devin Haney not only going to duck Lomachenko by moving to 140, he going to do something worse. Devin Haney, and I don't use this word. And I'm going to say before I use this word, I apologize. Because I don't use this word. Devin Haney is so scared of Lomachenko that he's not going to duck or avoid Lomachenko by going to 140 and beating George Kambosos. Devin Haney is so scared of Lomachenko that Devin Haney is going to take a dive and lose to George Kambosos. That's how scared Devin Haney is to fight Lomachenko. He's going to take a dive so George Kambosos could win, so he can be in position to fight Lomachenko. Devin Haney's going to take a dive. George Kambosos is going to win October 15th. I'm letting you know right now. Devin Haney is going to take a dive to avoid Lomachenko. That's how much he's scared of Lomachenko. That's how much the Ukrainian warrior he's scared of the Ukrainian warrior. That's how much he's scared of him. Devin Haney will take a dive versus George Kambosos because he is scared of Lomachenko now. Come on, bet me money. Bet me the money right now. Bet me, motherfucker, everybody. Bet me the money right now. This is gonna be the fight that I'm gonna bet. George Kambosos gonna whip his ass, but Devin Haney gonna take a dive because he don't want to fight Lomachenko. After Bob Arum told him the truth, when the Bob father spoke, you will fight Lomachenko if you beat Loma. I will fight Loma. You know, I used to call Lomachenko and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I was just capping you. I mean, when people were saying I was capping, I wasn't. Bob, I was capping. What the fuck? What does cap means? Cap? I don't wear cap. What the fuck are you talking about? Haney, what the fuck are you talking about? Cap? What is clout? What is cap? I'm sorry, I'm 90 years old. Like, what are you talking about? I've been capping all. I don't want Lomachenko. I mean, I'm a boring ass fighter. If I lose to Lomachenko, ain't nobody want him. The only reason why people was even talking about me and people the only reason people was paying attention to me because I was doing some pad work with Mayweather Senior. That's the only thing people was excited about me. All right, because I was doing pad work with Mayweather Senior. Everybody was excited. All right, and the only reason why I stood relevant is because fuck, I had a franchise. I mean, I had an email belt. You know what I'm saying? But for real, I don't want Lomachenko because if I don't have no belt and then Lomachenko beats me, Gervonta Tank Davis don't want to fight me. Ryan Garcia ain't nobody gonna want to fight me. Devin Haney would just be like Chris Colbert. Devin Haney will be in Chris Colbert position after October 15th. Devin Haney will be in Chris Colbert's position after October 15th. Devin Haney is about to take a dive versus George Kambosos to avoid Lomachenko. Y'all heard it here first. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video. Devin Haney is gonna take a dive versus George Kambosos because that's the only way he would avoid Lomachenko, to take a dive. That's how much he is scared of Lomachenko now. And Lomachenko is war ready now. If you thought that Lomachenko before was motivated, Lomachenko is more motivated than ever. Lomachenko is more motivated than ever. Lomachenko is fighting for a country at war. Devin Haney is fighting for probably another Rolls Royce or something like that. Devin Haney is fighting for a country. Not even the people he hasn't even fought in Oakland. Not even the people in Oakland want to see Devin Haney. Not even the people in Oakland. Not even Andre Ward that's from Oakland talks about Devin Haney. Yo, you see Atlas hate on Tito. What's good, my brother? You see Atlas hate on T.O. saying he lost his first title defense. He forgot he won his first title from Comey. But praise Loma for going the distance with the same man T.O. destroyed in 2 rounds. Look, Tito, I lost a ton of respect for Teddy Atlas a long time ago. Teddy Atlas was a massive hater of Manny Pacquiao. Teddy Atlas was always talking shit about Mike Tyson. Teddy Atlas is outdated. I'm gonna tell you that, Tito, the only reason why people listen to Teddy Atlas is because to this day they still have respect for Customado. The only thing that people really care about Teddy Atlas that he's linked to Mike Tyson. That's it. Teddy Atlas is a fucking hater. He's a hater of everything that was great in boxing. That's what he is. He's a hater. Yeah, he knows boxing, but he's a fucking hater, and this is why ESPN kicked him to the curb. Because he a hater. He a hater of Manny Pacquiao. He the hater of Mike Tyson. He was the one that told the American public on ESPN that our heavyweight champion of the world can't fight. So what you're doing? Teddy Atlas, what he does is just try to knock boxing down to the ground. Every time he has that major platform, that's all he does is talk shit. Talk shit about everything that's good in America. Good looking out, Tito. Loma years ahead of daddy's boy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. He has issues, man. Because Mike Tyson got him kicked out the motherfucking gym. And Customado chose Mike Tyson over Teddy Atlas. He talked shit about Deontay Wilder, talked shit about Mike Tyson, talked shit about Manny Pacquiao. The only people he talked good about is Lomachenko and probably Triple G. But talk shit about everybody. Talk shit about Tio, talk shit about his father. Everything that somebody's trying to do something great, he hates. Fuck out. He a fucking hater. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about listening to Teddy Atlas. I don't give a fuck how much boxing he know. I don't give a fuck who he trained or nothing like that. He's a fucking hater. Rap Star Boxinalis said, Haney, the number one snoozer of boxing. Devin Haney is the most boringest fighter that ever laced up the gloves. in the Queensberry era. He is the most boringest fighter that I ever seen in my entire life. Paulie Malignaggi is way more exciting than Devin Haney. Paul Spencer from Pittsburgh is way more exciting than Devin Haney. If you tell me Jake Paul and Devin Haney is fighting at the same time, I'm watching Jake Paul. At least Jake Paul is going to give me a knockout. You give me Jake Paul or Devin Haney on the same day, I'm going to watch Jake Paul. I'm going to watch Jake Paul. I ain't no liar. Oh, yo. Devin Haney was a mandatory to Lomachenko. Devin Haney was you fucking liar. Lomachenko was Devin Haney was never a mandatory to Lomachenko.
You's a liar!
It was because of the franchise. No. Devin Haney requested to fight Abdullahi for the interim before any franchise was ever given.
Absolutely clear that Lomachenko is a major force in the sport. And Devin Haney and Abdullahi both requested to the WBC to have their fight as an interim title fight instead of a final elimination. They are very happy to fight for the interim title, knowing that Lomachenko is not going to be fighting for a prolonged period of time. So it made all the sense to approve an interim championship. The champion is not available, and we are not going to abuse the mandatory rule in Lomachenko. And this is clear.
And this is clear, motherfuckers. When a channel tells you that Lomachenko was mandated to fight Devin Haney, or Devin Haney was ever mandatory, you tell them this.
You's a liar!
It's plain and simple. Even Mauricio Suleiman told Bill Haney, I sent the invoice. Did you get the invoice, Bill? Like, I didn't get that. Oh, I give the invoice, and yes, it was an invoice because it was a press release.
You's a liar!
You're a liar, motherfuckers. Don't be lying to the people.
You can't handle the truth.
Devin Haney was never mandatory to Lomachenko.
You can't handle the truth.
I know y'all hate it. What else Loma supposed to do is sit down. Tito. He said, yo, I'm from Oakland and went to Philly to support Haney, but he went the distance with a journeyman. I was ringside. I couldn't hear any snap in his punches. Look at that. I ain't no hate there. Because when I'm saying he's boring, I don't hate that. Tito, look what Tito, my brother Tito said. I'm from Oakland, the birthplace of Devin the Dream Haney. I went to Philly to support Haney, meaning he took a flight, probably drove from the West Coast to East Coast 3 days, probably Tito tell him. but he went the distance with a fucking journeyman like he did with Santiago. I was ringside and I couldn't hear no snapping his punches. He got no power. He said, yo, bro, why your hat bigger than your head? Are you supposed to wear a hat that's smaller than your head? I understand. Call me stupid. Am I supposed to wear a hat smaller than my head? I'm supposed to cover my head with a hat. No entiendo, my friend. I don't understand. And he's so big for his division. I'm good, look. Mira como estoy. ¿Te gusta la gorrita? Pip, pip, gorrita, gorrita. Maybe because I have it all the way like this. That's why you see it like that, my friend. Look at this. You see? Motherfucker. No, bro. Wear a hat that fits your head. This fits my head, maldito estúpido. Mírame, coñazo, estúpido. Estúpido. Lávate la nalga, hediondo. De que comes to yo, out of all the things that you want to talk about de que la gorra mía. ¿Qué te pasa a ti? Mal parido. Tú te bañaste. Cepíllate los dientes, maldito palomazo, coñazo. De que hablando de mi gorra. Vete de aquí. Ey, espera. Echa acá. Mira, dile a este tigre, Ney. Di que se está burlando de mi gorrita. Mira este tigre. What happened? You Yankee fan or you jelly? Y fuera de aquí, Ney. Vete para la mierda. Cepíllate los dientes, hediondo, tus hiedes, maldito sea. Vete de aquí. Que tu mujer te está pegando cuerno con el primo mío. Maldito palomazo. Oh, man. It's all right, Nate. You good. We having fun. Diablo, man. All right, okay. Hey, you want me to change the hat for you, Nate? Just for you. I changed the hat. Y la otra gorra mía. I changed the hat for Nate. He said, boot that Yankee fan. Nah, I'm worse because I'm a fucking Cleveland fan. And I don't even want to support them because they changed the fucking name to the Cleveland Guardian. I said, fuck, I'm not going to be a Cleveland fan no more. My favorite player was Kenny Lofton, all right? That's why I became a Cleveland Indian fan. My favorite player was Kenny Lofton, okay? Back in the days. Kenny Lofton, Manny Ramirez, Abel, Jim Thome, Roberto Alomar, Sandy Alomar, David Justice, tú sabes, esa era mi gente, Carlos Baega. Omar Valdez. No. Omar Vasquez. Is it Vasquez? Diablo, I even forgot. Diablo. Freeman. Who else we had? Who we had back then? We had a squad, bro. He probably don't like the Astros going for the Yankees. Because the Astros are cheaters. Two things could be true. Haney can be boring, but can also be the best lightweight at the same time. Ryan avoided Haney. Tio did the same. Mira. Di que Tio did the same. Di que Lucasa. Mira, Leo. And it's Omar Vizquel. Yes. Coña, my fault. Lucasa. Yes, Omar Vizquel. One of the best shortstops that ever fucking lived defensively. How many Golden Gloves he had? Like 13, right? He's the best. Omar Vizquel was the best. Batting second. Kenny Lofton, they always getting on base. Oh, man, that was my team. But anyway, Tio never fucking avoided no Devin Haney, bro. How many times do I have to bring the facts? How many times do I have to bring the facts? Huh? Oh, you're not repecking me. Not repecking. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. We're going to the hour number 2. But this is what I want to come out with, man. In conclusion and in closing, Devin Haney has good skills. Devin Haney got a good bag, a toolbox. I feel like his approach to it, he plays it too safe. I think he has the inability and I think he has the tools to be an exciting fighter. He chooses not to because he just doesn't trust himself maybe at this stage to mix it up. I don't think so. But I think that Devin Haney, now that he see that a fight with Lomachenko is very highly real, a potential fight with Lomachenko, Devin Haney will take a dive versus George Kambosos to not be able to fight Lomachenko. I think that's how much Devin Haney, I think he's afraid of Lomachenko. I think he also afraid to mix it up and look sensational. So he want to play tag you're it. But he has the skills to be exciting. And I want to thank Deontay Wilder for fighting October 15th. So we won't have to be subjected to a boring event like Devin Haney and George Kambosos. I just want to give a shout out to Deontay Wilder for thank you to coming back to the sport of boxing on that same date. You wildin'. He's going to take a dive to avoid. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. And not a narrative. That's just my opinion. Devin Haney. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video after this. Devin Haney is going to take a dive. He's going to avoid. He wants to avoid Lomachenko so much that he's willing to take a dive and let George Kambosos win. So he will have to avoid Lomachenko. That's how much. He's scared. He's scared. Ese tipo tiene miedo, ¿oíste, Lu? Lu Casa. Ese tipo le tiene miedo a Lomachenko, the Ukraine warrior. ¿Tú crees que ese tipo va a perder con ese tigre? ¿Ah? Que tiene mano de mohada. ¿Tú crees que ese tipo, ese Ukraine warrior, va a perder? Usted está loco. That guy's gonna take a dive. He gonna take a dive. Hey, yo, Devin Haney is going to do what Malik Scott did versus Deontay Wilder. Mano de Mohada is going to do what Malik Scott did versus Deontay Wilder. Ese tipo going to take a dive. Porque le tiene miedo a the Ukraine warrior. Ay. Man, the boy was boringest fighter alive. AKA tag you're it. AKA what they call it? If boy. You see, Devin Haney is TBE. The boringest ever. Devin Haney is TBE. The boringest ever. He's TBE. The boringest ever. Ese mano de mohada. Ese mano de mohada. Ese tipo le tiene miedo a Lomachenko. Ese tipo going to take a dive. Put your money on Kambosos, ladies and gentlemen. Put your money on Kambosos October 15th. George Kambosos will be a two-time unified or undisputed world champion. Ese tipo va a perder. Devin Haney. He's going to take a dive like Malik Scott. Mi hermano, hey, I'm going to do video later on. I hope everybody had a good day, my friends. And probably I go live tomorrow. You already know the most dangerous show. Happy Hour Thursday. 9 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Or I'm going to go probably 8 to 8:30, 9 p.m. I'm going to put on the community post. We're going live. We probably have a special guest. Maybe Bill Haney, Devin Haney want to come to Punch Drunk Boxing. And maybe, you know what I'm saying? Ellos tienen miedo. Or maybe they scared to come to Punch Drunk Boxing like they scared of Lomachenko. But anyway, Hope everybody having a good morning. Again, the best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. You already know God is everything. Shout out to Devin the Dream Haney. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to DHP. They're all modern day war, modern day gladiators. You know what I'm saying? I respect them as a fighter, but as an entertainer. Ese tipo es un río. Ese tipo no va a pelear en la televisión. Take him out the television. Take him out the television. He is banned. Banned. If you give me, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Devin Haney. Malparido, sucio viejo. La nariz de Pinocchio. Yo no sé si quién tiene la nariz más fea, Devin Haney o Leonard Ellaby. Los dos son feos. Anyway, hey, one more chance to you. You better entertain, but you're gonna take a dive anyway.